Do y'all get my point in saying this mother is way over involved? I mean, do y'all get that? And that doesn't mean that she's wrong, that there's things going on with her. I mean, clearly, when her daughter calls her mother and says, hey, tune in, I'm in a commercial that we just shot at the Dr. Phil show. The fact that she doesn't reason out in her own mind that didn't happen. I mean, you know, what we do is when guests come in, we sit down and do a video piece with them to kind of, it saves time, where we get their story out, and sometimes they'll shoot with them for 2 hours and it becomes a 1.5-minute video piece, which tells you, the audience, the pertinent things, and it saves me interviewing them for 2 hours. We get that down, and but running her hand along a fence to, oh, that's my hand, I must be in this commercial. And that's why I say we need to look at her neurologically. And I'll bet you, if you unscrewed the top of her head and looked in, it would scare you to death, because hormonally and biochemically, she's in what we call heterostasis. She's out of balance. And until you get that back, then you don't have a baseline to determine what needs to happen, and she'll never get that little girl back. And Mom, this weekend warrior here, goes and takes a class on, she's written in, said she's on the autism spectrum, she's got bipolar, she's got borderline personality, she's got all that. There comes a point where you really do need to turn things over to the professionals. And she would send in 12-page letters to the professionals. All right, she's coming in, and here's what you need to know. Well, I don't need to know this. Really? I mean, well, she's not going to tell you the truth. Well, trust me, I'll get to the truth. And I would get those when I was in practice. I would never even read them. I just put them in a paper shredder, and there they would go. So if you got to trust the professionals, which means you've got to choose them very carefully. Because you know the old joke, what do they call the person that graduated last in their class at medical school? Doctor. And so you never know if you're getting the idiot that just made it, or, well, that's a problem. You open the yellow pages, and that's why we've got lists on the drphil.com of therapists that over the last 16 years we've had interaction with, that we know are board certified and they use evidence-based therapies and don't do quirky sort of stuff. So she's got a long way to go, but a big part of it is getting Mom out of it. Agreed? Yeah. When you put a piece of tape down in your house and say, you can't cross this after 8 o'clock, well, that's not right. I mean, I don't need to go to school to figure that out. All right, so we're done. Guys, thanks for being here.